We are going to start with criteria for congruence of triangles. In last video we had studied about congruence, and in this we are going to see the test. The first one is Sss Congruence Test. SSS stands for side, 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 and it is a test that tells us that the triangles are congruent. So here the statement reads, if under a given correspondence the three sides of a triangle are equal to three corresponding sides of another triangle, then the triangle are congruent. Now the next test that we are going to study is Sas Congruence Test. SAS stands for side, angle, side, and the statement reads, if under a correspondence two sides and the angle included between them of a triangle are equal to two corresponding sides and the angle included between them of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Here it means that the two sides and the angle which comes in between, the keyword being included, that it means that the angle should be sandwiched between these two congruent sides. That's what it means. Now the next test that we are going to see is Asa Congruence Test. Now you must know that Asa stands for angle, side, angle. That means the side should be sandwiched between the two congruent angles. Therefore, the statement reads, if under a correspondence two angles and the included side of a triangle are equal to the corresponding angles and the included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Now, that we don't have in the book actually is Saa Congruence Criterion. Now here Saa, side followed by angle and again an angle. Now under this, what happens is two triangles and the following side are equal, means there should be two angle and the side after that angle, not the one that's sandwiched in between. Okay, that's how this works. So the statement reads, if under a correspondence two angles and the following side of a triangle are equal to two corresponding angles and the following side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Hello students, in this video we'll be studying about the congruence of triangles. First of all, this is an activity wherein we are going to need a transparent sheet of plastic paper on which we'll draw a triangle like this with the given measurement of angles and sides. All the three sides and all the three angles have to be measured and put up. Now what we are going to do is we are going to draw triangle using all the various tests that we have studied. First we studied Sas test, Sss test, Asa test, then we had Saa test, and lastly we'll study about why other tests are not applicable. First thing, Sss test, how it works. All the three sides are given and the same measure that we had on the transparent sheet, we have drawn a triangle with the measure. Now let's see if it is possible to get a congruent triangle or not. Now see, we can put it one on top the other, and when you superpose them, so the superposition gives us exact replica of the triangles, so both the triangles are congruent. So Sss test works. Next, Asa test. Now again here we have two base angles on the side measured and drawn, and the same triangle is drawn. Now let's put it up top other one and see if it works. They are exact replica of one another, exactly encloses the other one, so it is congruent. Therefore Asa test also works. Now Sas test, wherein we have two sides and the angle included, measured and drawn. Now let's put it atop that one and see if it works. It is exactly at same in measure, so it works. So Sas test works. Then we have Saa test, the test that was not there in the textbook. Does it work? That too works, because exact line atop the line, all of them are coincidental, therefore the triangles are congruent. Now the test that we don't have, for example SSA, now that test was not there, so does it work? The sides are there, exact measuring side and angle is there, but still the triangles are not congruent, therefore Saa test does not work. And lastly Aa test, all three angles are same. See, this is 70 degree, this is 50, and this is 60. All the angles, even if they are same, the triangles are not equal, therefore Aaa test does not work for congruence, but it works for similarity, which you'll study in your later years in higher grades. So that is your activity for now. So this is an activity wherein your aim is to study the congruence of triangles using superposition method. You're going to superimpose one atop the other and find out whether the triangles are congruent or not. And lastly, your conclusion will be the tests SSS test, Asa test, Sas test and Saa test works. But there is no test as such SSA or Aaa test. Those do not work. Here we have proved that. That's all for now. Have a good day. Now, how to paste the activity in your activity booklet. First, you write your aim and then under that you write the conclusion. Now, the transparent sheet that we had made, we are going to paste it with the help of a thread like this to the other end of the activity booklet page and then keep it here. And all the remaining triangles that I had drawn, I could put it like this and then fold it back along with this. So this would be inside like a bookmark, it could hang around and this page will be stuck back here like this. So this is how you're going to paste this activity in your activity booklet. Your aim will be to study the tests of congruence and your conclusion SSS test, Asa test, Sas test and Saa test are the tests of congruence. So with that we come to the end of our activity. This is the activity that we are going to use for our practical geometry. Have a good day.